Hi, this is Mia, and I had wanted to talk to you guys earlier about the third orange thing I remembered was the spandex I got. And I had my gym clothes and my spandex and my jean shorts stolen, like those old-fashioned, like 80s spandex when they first came out. My parents got me some at the BX, and somebody stole them out of my gym locker when I opened. I walked away from the locker room, and I came back, and all my clothes were stolen. Um, anyways, I was just doing my work. I needed to call a client. I didn't know if it was too early in the morning, and I needed to call. I have an appointment in half an hour, and I was going to contact somebody about my a different appointment. Trying to see what I'm working this Friday. Anyways, I gotta go get my stuff out of the other room. I was making thousands of dollars a year on eBay and trying to do inventory and counting. Someone talked about GoDaddy being like 30 days to do the what is it, accounting? I don't know what software it is, but I know a reseller posted that. Rockstar Flipper has a video out on that. So I don't know if it's accounting or if it's resellers software. I think it might be specific for resellers. I ended up having where I'm combining my items with someone else's items, and that person will not do business with me, so I'm done. Like, I have this person, I swear, has a split personality. They're saying, on one hand, someone offered me $80 for an item. I have it listed at $166. Part of the reason I have this person's items listed high on my store is because I don't know if they really want to sell them, and every time we talk about it, we get in an argument. If I sell something for a certain price, I have to pay fees on it. If you say something for 80 or sell something for 100, you might get more money for selling it for 80 because of the fees. You have shipping, you have potential insurance, additional insurance costs, you have packaging costs if it's fragile, and you get all that at the end of the year, even if you don't make, what is the price? 500? Whatever, they had the old price, and now if you make a certain amount, or you don't make a certain amount, if you don't get a 1099, you still have to pay taxes on this stuff. Now, it's really hard when you had to pay taxes on something that you didn't resell. So if you have these, pretty much 100% of everything in my store, except for the dancing flower, is a personal, like the clothes. I told you I gained 50 pounds. I was talking about detox on my first video, so I want to just say I'm in a detox from everything. The fly lady, I didn't like her racist. There's some undertones that I don't like about her anymore. So I had to stop supporting, even though I learned a lot. I didn't read her book, Body Clutter, but I'm thinking some of that may have to do with the emotional state and your body hanging on to stuff and your house hanging on to stuff because of what you're bringing in and are not taking out. So I want to declutter from everything right now. I'm going to go to work. I'm really sore. I was really excited to get a hold of these insurance companies. I'm writing it's not a manuscript, but I'll call it a manuscript for a magazine, a professional magazine for physicians. I missed it. They said there was one in August that it was due May 20th, which was 5 days ago. I was like, and so I saw that there's one with a deadline of August that's for a September issue. So I think was that one starting 1,300 to 2,000 words or something. So I just wrote out a script or a outline. So when I got the pants yesterday, I said, "Oh, I'm so excited about this. I had some stolen from me," and it's like my partner will say, oh, you always have to bring up the bag. Oh, can't you just move it? I had every single day thought about these people stealing my lunch, stealing my clothes, stealing stuff from my locker, stealing stuff from my basket in gym class in the locker room at Richardson, now called middle school. And I am super paranoid about theft. I'm super paranoid about my stuff. I'm super paranoid whether I lock the door. I'm OCD. Like yesterday, I was really tired, and I ordered something, I put the wrong address for the P.O. box. I put 116. That's not even, like, I had the wrong address too. I had to use a unit, so I had the post office address as 116, and it's not 116. And somehow, like, my mind was stuck on this number, so I had 2 areas, and because I'm OCD, I check stuff over and over and over again. So before I send someone a counter offer on eBay, if it's not my item, I need to double check, because it's so easy. So many people have meant to say 50 and they put 5, or they meant to say 500 and they put 50. So many people have, you're just with your phone, it's your finger touching stuff, and you look up for a second and you look down and realize the palm of your hand just said okay, and you didn't have a chance to check it. You can't go back and undo it. You would have to cancel the sale, and you could lose your account. If you're a low volume and you have a return, what's the other thing? There's a percentage, like 0.4 or 4%. If you have 0 sales and you sell one thing, you have a return because the item not subscribed, or you cancel the order. I forget what the other item out of stock. I forget what the other categories are, but I was supposed to call a client and get ready to go to this job, and I keep looking to see if the billing was processed that I did last week, and that I haven't received a penny. I used to get it in by Friday, and I used to get the money by Tuesday night. I have nothing. So it's my tea time. This whole table is a mess. It looks like a banana. I must have started yesterday. It's still sitting here. I was excited to go and get some fruit from, so you saw me on the last video. I was pretty happy, just tired. And now you see how I have to conduct myself. If you can't do business with someone without getting yelled and cussed out because you're double checking, if I had a business and you demolished buildings and, towed cars and crushed them, if I'm in business with you, you know before I go crush the item, I'm going to double check with you 2, 3, 4 times. I'm going to have you write something down. I'm going to have you draw a map, take a picture. Before I push the button to crush it, I'm going to be like, this is the right car, this is the right building, before I have that wrecking ball. I have severe OCD. I talked to my daughter this week about the gradual changes in my OCD over the years. I've had it since before age 10, before I knew what the term was. I love watching Monk. I love watching Hoarders, many of the Hoarder shows, because I can relate. So because of the state of what just happened, I'm keeping my store open, but I'm going to go organize my stuff and put my stuff up for sale and sell my stuff and negotiate with the clients. So I'm doing all the work, asking simple questions and getting my butt chewed out when I need to get my questions answered. I mean, this is real. It doesn't matter if you're selling a $5 bracelet, a Raggedy Holy shirt for $40, or a piece of antique furniture for $500. You need to have the best customer service and the most professionalism, and you need to do things as accurately. There's a lot of headache with having mix-ups and errors and not packaging stuff right and switching items because you got the the labels switched around and losing items. There's a lot of, I mean, besides just listing stuff that doesn't get your account banned and not having, somebody had sold out of some supplements, and when they re-added it, I guess, and they didn't fix the expiration date. So even though the items had a new date, they got suspended on eBay. It's not like you're just putting out a flea market table, which I've never done, and sold stuff, which I'm about to do.